Welcome, welcome, welcome to Happy Gaijin. It's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. I hope that everyone's having a fantastic middle of the week. Sorry about the late announcement, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it. It's been one of those days. I've actually just filmed a video that should be going out sometime in the next few days, but it was crucial that I film it today so that I have time to edit it in the next few days. So that's part of the reason why why everything's sort of like yeah, basically being a little bit later. Now let's put a little bit of music just to get things going. I'm going to share the stream, which I haven't done, so I haven't actually done already with the Discord. And I have my Coke Zero at the hand here. It's later than normal. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm a bit tired, and what's it called? What's that series on Netflix that everybody's going on about? I binged it in the last few days. Was it something? Hold on a minute. Let me just put this on the general chat. Baby Reindeer. That's it. I've been watching Baby Reindeer. I stayed up way too late last night watching Baby Reindeer, which is very unlike me. I'm very responsible, always going to bed quite early. Not early, but like within my normal, like a good time. But that didn't happen. So, anyway, everyone, please say hi. So far, we have Bojo Pigeon saying howdy, howdy, and nobody else. I feel very lonely. It's just me and Bojo. Hey, what the hell? Philippe is actually in the air on the way to Japan, which is kind of epic. We have a moderator who is in the air right now, flying to Tokyo. That is wild. Is the video quality any good? Is the question. Hello, thank you for watching, Franzuki. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Last minute, not really very well announced. Not very sure how many people will turn up. It doesn't really matter. I've always been a person that believes that consistency is better. It's better for me. Basically, you should all know that likelihood is that I am gonna stream on a Wednesday. I might not put it up because I don't have time, but the likelihood is that I will stream. And if I don't, I will usually say that I can't stream for whatever reason. So only one nights. How is it going? I think it's going well. Is the sound okay? Is the audio okay? Is the music okay? Is it annoying? Let me know. I think the music is kind of nice and sort of gives us some some chill vibes that we might need. I have my Coke Zero at the hand. It was my dad's birthday, so I had a tea party with my family. Lots of things going on, as you can imagine. I wrote a script in the last few days. Also, I've got lots of work stuff going on. I wrote a script in the last few days. I filmed everything today. I would really like to get this video out tomorrow, as it will be a little bit of a change on my schedule. Usually it's Fridays or Saturdays or Sundays, like the weekend. But I want to experiment a little bit, to be honest, with this video. I feel like I'm becoming a proper YouTuber in the sense that I have 4 projects going on at the same time. I have 3 scripts and 2 half filmed things that I need to edit. Things are happening. Things are happening. Hello from Osaka, day 3. How is it going? Gazumi, and what are you doing watching me? Dude, get out into the streets. Enjoy Japan. Don't enjoy my room. Thanks for being here, dude. Oh, there's no music? Okay, sorry. Can't hear music. Okay. Let's put it up a little bit more. Is that a bit better? Let's put music. If it's too loud, let me know. Japan, Ichiban. I am starting to get very jealous. Philippe is in the air. You're leaving on Friday. Caroline's already there. Everyone is there. There's going to be a big Ninja Monkey stroke Happy Gaijin party in Japan without me. Damn it. Hey, girl wander down under. How are you doing? As always, the same as always, ask questions. If you have any specific topics to talk about, something that you want to share with the world, then let me know. Ingo UK is also going. Everyone's freaking going to Japan apart from me. I'll be there in about 8 weeks time. I can't complain. I will be there in 8 weeks time, but it's starting to feel like the longest 8 weeks ever, if you know what I mean. So it's starting to feel like a really long. Did anybody watch the Oriental Pearl's latest video? She's put out like a homeless video with this YouTuber called Nomadic Push. I don't know if you've watched it. It's done really well. That guy has absolutely, the Nomadic Push is the name of the channel. He's gone from 2,000 subscribers to pretty much beating me in the last 4 days. 3 or 4 days. Wild. That channel, I don't think I've ever seen a channel grow so fast. Ever. And yeah, Oriental Pearl made a video about him. And actually, because I know, obviously, she's a close friend of mine in Japan, and I've known that she'd been working on a homeless video for a lot. She's been working on it for a year. I kid you not. I've seen the whole process that she's put into that video, and his channel came out on my feed about a week and a half ago. Randomly came up on my feed, so I sent her the link and I said, hey, I think you should interview this guy. And that's what she did. Thanks to my linking his channel to her, she was able to meet up with him, film, and now he's doing like really, really well. Like that video's got over 1 million views in less than a week. His channel is growing crazy. I'm really happy that I was able to help. The only person not going to Japan. Thanks for the reminder. You've watched his videos out over the weekend? Awesome. Hey Denver, how you doing? His videos are being fed to you as well. Awesome. Well, I like to think that I had a little tiny little part in it. 5 a.m. Hey, how you doing? I am here. 5 a.m. is very early. Usually I start about half an hour earlier, but I've just been a busy day, and I really wanted to get a video filmed today, and I wanted to do a rough edit. So I've done a video, I've done a rough edit, very rough edit. And what I mean by a rough edit is basically I film all my takes, I put them, and I delete all the bits that I don't want, and that's a rough edit. And then tomorrow I'll have to add all the meat. 10 days until Japan and counting. What? Everybody's going to Japan, seriously. DC Cohen, awesome. That is awesome. Looking forward to some haggis in Tokyo. What? Haggis in Tokyo? Are you kidding me? Why? Why haggis? Twitter, CliffDog01, how are you doing? CliffDog has been feeding our Discord some awesome information. So I just want to remind you all that we do have a Discord, which is, I want to say it's like super active, but it's definitely full of very, very fun, Japan loving, helpful people, like Cliff Dog, Alan, Philippe, and amongst so many other people. And if you do want to hang out like in a place, in a chat, like after the chat, then Discord is definitely the place for it. That's sort of the reason why the Discord was actually put together. It was originally about 2 or 3 years ago, when the Discord was actually not even put together by me, but put together by somebody who then somebody said to me, by the way, do you know there's a Discord, Ninja Monkey Discord, when the borders were closed? Yeah, the whole point really is was originally a place to hang out after the stream ended, so that you could go there and continue chatting. And it's sort of like slowly evolving into something a little bit more useful. I think it can still be improved. I think it can still be better and more useful. But the important thing is that people ask questions and questions are answered by people, which is what I really wanted all along. So can't wait to step into the Konbini. What's the first thing you're gonna get? Back to the miserable Japan. It's been decided. Yay! Towada in Japan. Love it. Can't wait to hear all about your trip. Won't be until November, December for me, so it's not right away. Still this year. Pretty good. Still figuring out the time. Don't worry, Jim Ross. Jim, okay. At the moment, Wednesdays are all over the place. I'm going to be honest. I don't know when I'm going to start on Wednesdays. It just depends on how the day goes, how the week goes, and what sort of things I have to do in life. So usually I would have started about half an hour before. Started half an hour late. I couldn't schedule it because I didn't know when I was going to start, basically. So that is basically it. Now, so don't worry. But I appreciate that you're here, dude. Thank you. Hey from LA, back in the clay, how you doing? I've been watching some of your stuff. I just haven't been able to join you live, but yeah, it's been cool. When borders was closed, it was actually nice and peaceful in Japan. I agree, it was. I was there for part of the time when the borders were closed. Anyway, family chicken probably. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, the very first thing that I do is not go to the Konbini. I usually go straight to the monorail or whatever, the station, and I usually end up getting something from the vending machine, and it's usually a water to stay hydrated after that long trip, usually. August this year. Ooh. Nathan, generally do Starbucks accept Suica, Passimo, etc.? Yes, absolutely, 100%. Yes, I use my Suica card all the time in Starbucks. I think that if you can sort of figure out the places that take IC cards, and if you specifically have the digital version of Suica, then you can get away with pretty much very cashless Japan for a lot of situations. In fact, don't forget that a lot of places like Starbucks will also accept your credit card or your debit card also. So yeah, I went to Osaka Museum of Housing and Living, followed by Shimano Bike Museum. Interesting. There's even at this point, there's so much that I still need to see and do. Nathan, Daniel, and Yuka, how's the little monkey, my friend? Can't wait to meet up with Kyle again. I'll be in Japan in the next 8 weeks, and I'll be traveling for 6 weeks. I'll be in and out of Tokyo, but every time I'm in Tokyo for in between 5 and 8 days. So other that, apart from the very first week when I arrive, when I won't be able to meet anyone because I'm actually going to be traveling with some Japanese friends, with some friends from Gibraltar to Japan, and I'll be sort of their tour guide for the first few days. So I'm sort of off limits there. Apart from that, I'll be in and out of Tokyo quite a bit, and I really want to make sure that I meet you guys again, because that was so much fun last time. First place to eat after arriving is usually Nadai Fujisoba. Okay, open late and ticket machine ordering system. This will be my next video, but You know how currency, the notes are changing as from the 6th of July. Well, 6th of July they're introducing 4th or 6th, I think it's the 6th of July. They're introducing new 1,000, new 5,000, and new 10,000 yen notes. And there's been a whole sort of panic in a way, because a lot of vending machines, restaurants, etc., are not quite ready for the new notes. Meaning that if you do have a new banknote that's issued after the 6th of July, it might not work in specific vending machines, especially in rural areas where maybe they haven't quite updated them yet. Eventually, obviously, everything will be updated, and everything will actually work out for improving Japan, I think. Because what's happening now is that a lot of places like that have a ticket machine ordering system, they've decided that instead of updating their machines to accept the new banknotes, they've actually decided that they're going to go completely cashless, and they're only accepting credit cards, IC cards, etc. So a lot of places are doing that, which means that slowly Japan will, maybe this will be the push that was needed to see a little bit more a more cashless society. Konnichiwa, how are you doing? Oh, konnichiwa, how are you doing? I think for Osaka, Nakanoshima Museum. There's so much to see. Kyle just woke up. Don't worry, dude. Don't worry. Daniel Yuka, how's the happy baby? He's such a happy, cute baby, I swear. Oh yeah, Jim actually met Daniel and Yuka and the little baby Kyle. Let's see. Change it. Okay, do IC cards work on Nohi Bus Shinjuku to Hida Takayama? Thank you. I'm not very sure specifically on that specific line. I cannot answer that question, to be honest. Usually, if it's the what you need to realize is that usually if it's a long distance bus route, which I would consider that a long distance bus route, usually you don't use Suica for that usually. Yeah, new notes are exciting. Okay, what rumor? I'm not sure. Probably talking about what I was saying right now. I just don't want to miss anything. But also, when it comes to another warning, is that there seems to be scams, or there seems to be potential scams, which are trying to trick tourists into thinking that the old notes will no longer be accepted after the 6th of July. This is not true, okay? The old notes will continue to be in circulation at the same time as the new notes in on the 6th of July. So do not worry if you have some old currency with you. Yes, I've been to other places in Japan, even some traditional restaurants that use a QR code and line for the payment system. Yeah, line is quite important. I've never been to a place that only accepts line, but I've been to plenty of places that offer discounts if you have line. So if you don't have line, I highly recommend that you actually download line, guys. Just for the fact that you might meet locals, and it's going to be a great way to get their contact details and stay in contact and communicate with them. And also, some restaurants will have offers that if you become a whatever, like join or follow their line page, you'll be able to get a discount. So I don't know. Daniel Yuka says that that they think, or he thinks, Daniel, I guess, that the notes look good. Now, my question is, has anybody seen the size comparison? Because I've always found that the yen notes are a little bit on the big side compared to European notes, which are a little bit smaller and fit in the wallet a little bit easier. It's a great idea going cashless when there's a chip shortage. I guess coins will still work in those ticket machines anyway. Probably. I guess that the issue really is they really want to go digital cashless, really. And don't forget that what I just mentioned was that all the machines are being updated, or the people that are opting to update to a cashless machine, they also accept credit cards. So that not to forget that it's not just for IC cards, it seems. Hey Tommy Tran, how you doing? The last time I took long distance bus, I had to buy a ticket from 7-Eleven. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Usually the rule is IC cards work pretty well within a city or within a town, and the moment that you sort of do long distance stuff, things become a little bit blurred, and usually you need to get your own tickets. Will arrive in Haneda. Very excited. Exciting. 4 p.m. May the 24th. My brother arrives later at 9 p.m. Okay. And we'll be meeting up at the hotel. I am wondering what I could do in the meantime. There's so many things to do. Where are you staying? That's a question. Akihabara, 3 and 4 hours. You won't have enough time. But yeah, depending on where you're staying, definitely check out. There's plenty of things to do. Seriously. Don't worry. And if it's the first time going to Japan, just those 3 or 4 hours, it's going to take you a little bit of time to adjust. Drink time. Out of curiosity, what time is it everywhere? What time is it where you guys are? You're gonna ride the slide? Oh, okay, Line. Twitter, CliffDog01. What's Line? Line is a messaging app very similar to WhatsApp or Telegram, that sort of application. It's highly used in Japan. In fact, most people won't even know what WhatsApp is in Japan. They will use Instagram, Facebook messaging, and Line, which is probably the biggest one. Line is also used as a sort of like a social network of sorts at the same time, a little bit like WeChat in China. And it has a few additional features where some restaurants and establishments might offer you like discounts, or might offer you extra dishes, extra food, or whatever. Like if you follow their page, I highly recommend that you get Line, because it's just going to make things so much easier. And even if you don't, then don't get it. Doesn't matter. It's just an app. You can delete it at the end of the trip. Yeah, it's super annoying when stores, restaurants don't accept credit card but only offer cash or PayPay. PayPay. Now this is one I've been trying to set up for years. I can't. I think you literally need to live in Japan to get PayPay. If anybody has figured out a way of getting PayPay to work from outside of Japan, let me know. I can see it now. This note is no longer usable. Here, let us take it and recycle it for you. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no specific scams, although there's been warnings of these scams potentially happening. So okay, if you're staying in Shinjuku, just stick around Shinjuku, dude. There's so much to do. Check out my Shinjuku guide. I have a Shinjuku guide hitting all the main spots. Just choose 2 or 3 of them, and those are your 4 hours gone, basically. 9:18. Wow. 4:20 p.m. Okay. 4:18 p.m. Some people are 2 minutes difference from one another. 6:20 a.m. What? 3:18 p.m. Wow. Everyone is everywhere, right? Sydney time. 6:18 a.m. You're so early, dude. 1:18 LA. 5:18. What, Daniel? I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, man. 1:18 in the West Coast. 8:20 a.m. Okay, 8:20 a.m. I accept. CliffDog. I think that's an appropriate time to be doing stuff. Yeah. 9:19 UK. Wait a minute. How can it be 15:13? Like, that one doesn't make any sense to me. because that would mean that you're like 5 minutes behind or in front of everyone. What? Okay, let's get back to some other things. I stayed 3 weeks in Akihabara last trip and didn't run out of things to do. No way. You could eat your way through many of these areas in Tokyo anyway. Downloading Line was easy, getting it to work impossible. I don't think it's that difficult personally, but I guess it all depends on the phone that you have. At the end of the day, it depends on also what phone you're using and how I don't know, modern it is maybe. The look of glee on a Japanese person's face when you say you have a lineup is immeasurable. Yeah, actually, I think part of the reason why I've been able to stay in contact with so many Japanese people is because I have the lineup. I swear. Facebook is quite big, but I don't really like giving my face. You know, it's a little bit more personal on Facebook. I get 5:20 a.m. in Osaka. Okay. What are you gonna be doing, Gazumi? Yeah, it's a huge place. Always drags you to Shinjuku. 4:21 in Chile. Franzuki, estás. Bueno, son las 4:21 de la tarde. No está tan mal. No está tan mal. Speaking Spanish to my Spanish viewers there. I'm really considering staying Apa Kabukicho Tower. Any thoughts? You know what? I say do it because I want to try it out. I want to try it out. First of all, I think it's very well located in terms of Shinjuku. If you want to stay in Shinjuku, it's well located. The Kabukicho Tower looks pretty impressive, and it's relatively close to the station. So give it a go. I like Appa. I think if I had to stay in Shinjuku, I would try to stay in that specific hotel if I could, just for the fun of it. 2:21 p.m. Alberta, Canada. Okay, so you got the rest of the day ahead of you. I think that Tokyo Mitaka is peaceful and beautiful. I love Dazai Osamu lived and died there. Dude, yes! Japan is heading to Torikozuku in my honor. I know you are. I introduced Japan and his lovely wife, Michaela, to Torikozuku the first time that we met. And it's been a game changer, hasn't it? Because it's not like, I'm not saying that it's the best Japanese food in the world. I'm not saying that it's like Michelin star amazing food. But it's convenient. There are so many of them around Japan that you'll be able to find one in pretty much every neighborhood. You know what you're getting. It's pretty much the like Japanese izakaya McDonald's. So if you want fast food, you can just go to Torikozuku and eat there, to be honest. If you haven't checked out my top 5 local style Japanese fast food chains video that I put out 2 weeks ago, please check that one out. It's on Ninja Monkey. One of my mods can actually put the link to that one in the chat. But there's quite a few really good suggestions that are foreigner friendly, English speaking, Japanese authentic, relatively local, you know. So it's a win. Hey Saika, how are you doing? Shinkansen tickets are usually one way. Usually 2 separate tickets, usually. But Tokyo, just spend all your money and stay in Peninsula Hotel. It's the ultimate elegance. I tell you something, I'm gonna have to like put a I'm gonna have to put a list of suggestions by Towada. Have you been to Ito on Izu Peninsula? Have I been to Ito? You know what? I've been to Izu Peninsula. I've done a little bit of a tour around there. I just can't remember where I've been. I'd have to look at my map, but to be honest, I might have been. Hey, thank you so much. Konnichiwa, 10:25 a.m. in Honolulu, Hawaii. You're in a better place than me. Thanks for your great videos and tips. Come in, Raider X. Arigatou gozaimasu. Can I even do the thing, the confetti? I don't know. Did it work? Yes! Much appreciate your support. And let me just add you to the list. Kamen, Raider X. I'll just put Kamen just to make it a little easier. Thank you for your support, dude. Much appreciated. I've been trying to think about how to do memberships on this one. I just feel that because I already have memberships on Ninja Monkey, I don't want people to feel that they have to be a member on both. But I can't think of anything other than emojis for the chat and giving special like shout outs or priority in the chat for members. So I'm still debating whether I should have memberships on this channel or not. I just don't want to feel, I don't want people to feel that I'm like doing the same in two channels. I, for some reason, really like Isomaru Suisan. Not sure if it's spelled that correctly. The seafood place. Don't know that place. Toriki is so dope. Yes. That was my first meal on my most recent trip. Slamming skewers and ginger soda is the best. Yeah, and the you should try the tsukube. The chicken meatballs. Very yummy. Oh, where's it gone? Exploring Tsutengaku area and eating a famous okonomiyaki shitos. Yes, explore. Always explore. Jennifer is in the house. I should have worn the jacket, the baseball thing. It's still a bit not warm enough, not cool enough, not warm enough, not cool enough, not warm enough. Doing well. I hope you're well. Loving your channel lately. Thank you so much. I mean, pushing some different sort of content. I don't know if it's what people want, but that's what I've been doing. Hey, thank you so much. $10. Thank you so much. Jim Ross, your content is worth the investment and the creator's not too bad. Thank you so much. You have to know something, Jim, and that is that in a very, very future video, possibly in the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks, potentially, you were the cameraman for some of the shots that will appear in that video. So maybe I should be paying you. Jim, thank you. Jim R is in the house. Much appreciated. Yeah, keep out. I wanted to shout out Japan Ichiban's YouTube channel, Facebook also, and check out his Instagram. I always shout out people who are traveling in Japan, their Instagram specifically, because I love being able to see what people are getting up to. And don't forget that we do have a feed on the Discord, photos feed. So if you are traveling around Japan, then share some of your best photos whilst you're traveling and make us all jealous, or share some inspiration for us to want to do the same trip or similar things to you. That's what it's all about. Dude, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Go Hanshin Tigers. That was, I have such fond memories, and arigato. And actually, I can do the thank you for everybody. This is for everybody who has supported me today financially. Jennifer, arigato. It was a very fun experience. I recommend anybody do a baseball game, before I get told off by Jennifer's son. It's not a match, it's a game. It's true, it's a game. Right, let's see. Do you have any suggestions on a ryokan with private consent? I'm kind of shy. Gifu Prefecture. You'd find that a lot of them have them. You'd probably find that a lot of ryokans will have a private onsen. If you do some research, if you find my suggestion is that you do this. You find the ones that you want to go to, and then you send them an email and find out, or maybe in the information of the website you'll actually find it. What you do have to normally do is book the time slot in advance. It's usually easier if you're staying the night rather than if you're doing a day trip for renting a private onsen. But my suggestion is, and I understand, everybody's a little bit shy. Everybody's different. I was having this conversation with somebody at work who was like, I would never go naked in front of other people, strangers, blah blah blah. Everyone's different, which is fine. But I honestly think that if you're going to be traveling to Japan, you got to remember that it's not very weird to do onsen, and if you embrace it and you start getting used to it, eventually it's gonna unlock so much. That's it. Sukune, thank you. I couldn't even say it before. Cameraman Jim, he did a good job actually. He did a very good job. The screech. The thing is that I usually have everything on my iPad, but my iPad's run out of battery. Do I have the screech? Let's try. If I have the screech. Is this the screech? Does it work? I know it's working. Did it work? Did the screech work? I don't know. I've seen a couple, but haven't had the time to watch the longer ones that I've just caught up to life. Are you back to not being jet lagged? I hope so. Hanshin Tigers, indeed. Game. It's a game, not a match. It's a game. Ooh, we tried glamping in Hakone and there was a barrel sauna. Super cool. I would love doing glamping with you guys and little Kyle. That would be so cool. I think not bathing with other people is strange. I'm covered in many tattoos. I wish I could hit a legit onsen that allows them. Look, there's a lot of onsen that allows tattoos. A lot of them. You just need to do your research. I don't think people with tattoos should be too worried. It might be a little bit harder, but this is like in the same way as somebody who might be vegetarian has to do their research for restaurants. My suggestion is that you, like I said, exactly the same as before, find the onsens that you're interested in and send them a message. Or there's even guides, tattoo-friendly onsen guides online that you can check out. And some onsens are actually changing. For example, the Dogo Onsen in Matsushima, Dogo Onsen in Shikoku, one of the most famous and I believe it's the oldest, if not one of the oldest onsen in Japan, is tattoo friendly. There are some that obviously are not, but if you do your research, you will find onsen that tattoos are fine, Yes, it worked. Also, cool. Yeah, I'll tell you a little story about that little screech. I was with Daniel and I was actually with Clay, who's in the chat right now. We went on a little bit of a wild walk trying to find somewhere to drink, and everywhere seemed to be closed for some reason on that day. And we ended up going to some British pub, but it wasn't the Hub. It was like a different British pub that was actually quite cool, if I remember right. And in our drunkenness, or our drinking, not drunkenness, but in our Drinking antics. We were talking about how Daniel and Yuka have some, like, a song when people donate money. They do like a song, Neko Neko. I can't remember the song right now. And that I wanted to have something, and I said maybe I could have like a monkey sound, and he did a monkey sound, and I want to record it, and you can be the monkey sound. So that's the monkey sound. It's Daniel. Yeah, Cliff Dog, I agree with you here. It can be awkward to be naked with someone that you know rather than a stranger, but I think that even now, after going to Japan so many times and doing onsen so many times, I'm I'm beyond that now. I'm not no longer worried about that or get awkward about that anymore. But I used to. Um, I once met a subscriber, and we went to onsen. Well, it wasn't a subscriber. It was actually another YouTuber. I met a YouTuber, and we met outside of a center, and we went to center together. It was kind of funny. Yeah, hit the like button, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. I don't know how the weathermen do it, or women. Weather people. Saika, yeah, really, seriously. It's, I would say, yeah, 70%, 60% of onsen might not allow tattoos, but there's so many onsens, and the thing is that there's so many that you will find some that are fine. You will never bathe with someone with a tattoo. Well, that's too bad, dude. Hey, thank you, Japan for the link. That's very useful. Kayak in the waterways around Tokyo. That is such a good idea and such a good question. And I don't know the answer to that. And I would love to know the answer to that. Jennifer, she is always right. Yes. Dogo is one of the 3 oldest onsens and the royal onsen to boot. Yeah, it's a pretty nice onsen. I think it's one of the onsens that inspired Spirited Away. The movie Spirited Away, or the bathhouse of Spirited Away, is sort of a combination of different onsen. That was one of them. I can see the resemblance, to be honest. That's our joint bathing session cancelled. Tawada. Hey, Nathan heading down to Mie Iseshima tomorrow. We'll scout out the land and report. Yeah, please, because that's one of my basically it's on my itinerary. I'm actually going to be spending 2 nights there, so I'm going to be having 3 full days in the area, and just to take it easy. Naked with someone you know, junior high and high school, we were all naked every day with people we knew and didn't know in PE. That's true. That is very true. My appa allowed tattoos, but they needed to be able to be covered with 2 patches. Unfortunately, my Blade Runner tattoo is too large. You have a Blade Runner tattoo? What? But you're talking about the like the bath at the top, yeah? You know what? If a 3rd patch could cover it, I think you could have probably got away with it. Yeah, I think I've seen footage of people kayaking. So, yeah, that's got me thinking. You'll be wearing a full body bandage. Wow. I'll tell you something. I do like tattoos. I just don't have any. Just never got round to having tattoos. A few times I thought about it. I've been full of piercings in my past. Eyebrow, my lip, a bar from my ear, that sort of thing. So I've done all the piercing thing, but I've never got to do the tattoos. And now at this stage, I travel to Japan so much that I just feel that it's not me. Yeah, the buff at the top, it looked awesome. I mean, I don't know how many patches would you have needed to cover up that Blade Runner tattoo? I can't believe I'm saying that in a sentence. How many patches would you need to cover up the Blade Runner tattoo? new Ninja Monkey tip. If you're gonna get a tattoo, make sure that you can cover it up with 2 patches. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I like piercings. I yeah, I liked my piercings at the time, and I was considering even more piercings at one point. I've had blue hair, I've had blonde hair, I've been bleached, yeah, back in the day. How many weeks? I think it's 8 weeks till my summer trip. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I'll tell you now. Maybe more. I can't remember. I say 8 more or less. Oh, actually, we've gone into the 7-week thing. 7 weeks and 6 days. 7 weeks and 6 days. And I'll be there for 6 weeks, so that will have to be like a special ultimate super patron like option. 3 patches for the Blade Runner 2, 4 patches for my Nights into Dreams 2. Very nerdy. I see. Nia Akihabara, there's quite a few YouTube videos that cover, not that I've done, but I am happy to point people to other creators that cover that. For example, Tokyo Lens, he's done quite a few like secondhand shopping videos that you might want to check out. I'll do a photo swap, Nathan. You with piercings and me without a beard. I've already seen you without a beard, dude. That's right, I have. So I do have quite a busy I am not packed yet. I have quite a busy few weeks in the lead up to my trip. I'm going to be in the UK, in England, for a whole week, from Friday to Friday, in 2 weeks' time, with work. For those of you who don't know, I'm a teacher, and I'll be going on a school trip as a chaperone to 40-something kids. Fun. I don't want to really say where I'm going to be going, where exactly in the UK, but I will be traveling for work. So that week, unfortunately, obviously, I won't be able to do a live stream on Sunday, and I won't be able to do the live stream on the Wednesday that week. But I'll make sure that I announce it when the time comes. It also means that it might also affect my schedule for putting out a video on Ninja Monkey, but we'll see what happens. I'm also going to be going to the UK from the 21st to the 23rd of June over the weekend, and I'm going to go and watch Spirited Away in the London Coliseum in central London. It's the like the musical live stage adaptation of Spirited Away. Then I say that I'm not a nerd, but look, I'm going to London for the weekend. Making it very clear, from Gibraltar to London is like a 2.5-hour flight. It's not that big a deal. It's 3 hours flight direct from here to London, so it's very, very easy for me to get to the UK and back home. So that's why I do it. Even though it's only going to be like 3 days, I do Japan for only 6 or 7 days, so I think I can cope with a 3-hour flight, return flight over a 3-day period, right? Map camera is pretty good, thanks for that. I'm famished. I have to get some brunch now to break my fast. Okay, go for it, dude. Love the Tohoku video. Kudos for encouraging people to stay straight from the golden route. Yeah, I tried, but that video has something like 60% less views than all my other videos. In fact, so much so that I actually have a big like alert that comes out on YouTube Studio, which is like the website or the area for creators, that actually says, it doesn't say it in these words, but basically it says people did not like this video. It's leading to 57% less views or 60% less views, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the way that I see it is that it is what's considered an evergreen video, and it will be there, and it should still be relatable, and it should still be useful in years to come. So the views will eventually come. It's just that currently it's not doing very well, but I appreciate it. I thought it was a good video. I know, I'm gonna have to try and maybe get an interim mod. I usually like to get patrons to be mods. That's the thing. So we'll see. Wow, 40 plus children. Please take your headache meds. More than 40. Am I gonna make a summer 2024 packing video? I don't think I'm gonna make another video for a while. I actually put out a second packing video maybe 2 months ago. So I don't want to oversaturate things with packing right now, but you never know. If you visit Chiba, Prefecture at all, the beaches here are kind of dirty, but places here are nice, I think. I should. But why do you say here? Are you there now? I thought that you were in America, Towada. Or have you already? Are you already? You said you were going to Japan in August. I'm a bit confused. I do. I don't want to go too much. I don't mind saying it. I'm a music teacher. I'm an elementary music teacher. All right. Samoa sounds really nice. I'm looking forward to hearing your all your trip review on that. Kazumi, enjoy. Have yourself some kushikatsu. If you're in London, need a Jessica live stream. I won't be meeting Jessica, unfortunately, on that trip. It's such a short trip. It's literally Friday to Sunday, and she is in I don't know, like in some fancy event away from London, unfortunately. Thank you, Only One Nights. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with the. I honestly think that my last 4 or 5 videos are of quite high quality. Comparing them to my other content that I put in the last few months. The food video, good quality. The speaking Japanese with Oriental Pearl, that was a good video in my opinion. Quite a quirky little video there. My not surviving summer, but summer, why you should go to Japan in summer, I thought was good. Tohoku, quite good. So yeah, I'm happy with the quality I'm putting out. Stephen, good morning. I'm about to end the stream, but good morning. You've watched it 3 times. It's inspiring future trips. Please, I'm glad. But I want to make it very clear that even though I do mention the summer, I think that itinerary can also be done other times of the year. And I say that summer is one of my favorite times to go to Japan, because I've been to Japan so many times. I'm not necessarily saying that you should go to Japan in summer if you have the choice to go any other time of the year, you know. That Tohoku itinerary that I put out, I think would be very, very nice if you went like in the spring, or if you went in October, November, before it starts snowing, or after it starts, or when the snow's gone anyway. I think it will be very nice itinerary. Obviously you wouldn't have those summer festivals. That's the only thing. Ooh, sounds fantastic. You see, I want to go back, even though I did it last year. I am happily in America. I just have to go back to Japan in summer. Okay. I have some friends who have been to the live action Spirited Away last week, I think. They said it was amazing. I'm so jealous. I can't wait. Saika, thank you so much. I'm you know, I'm proud of the work that I put out. I wouldn't put it out if I didn't think it was good. So, Jim Ross. I keep bumping into others who are going to Japan. 3 people from my workspace, even a shopkeeper yesterday. I also mentioned your channel for them to watch. Thank you so much. Awesome. Actually, yesterday, this is a funny story, true story. I was in Morrison's. Morrison's is like a British convenience store, like supermarket, grocery store, big store. We have Tesco, we have Morrison's here, and anyway, and we have like a Waitrose. Anyway, I was in Morrison's, and I was putting my groceries on the till, and the staff member turned to me, like the guy who was stocking the shelves. He turned to me and he said, "You like Japan, don't you? I've watched your videos on YouTube." That's very, very rare for that to happen in my hometown in Gibraltar. I have to say, that's very, very, very rare for that to happen in my hometown. So, but it was kind of funny. Snow is Tuesday, no big deal. Tohoku in winter is also amazing. We climbed Yamadera whilst the stairs were all snow and ice. Wow, I can imagine that being incredibly beautiful too. Gibraltar is British, dude. We have Marks and Spencers. What else do we have? Marks and Spencers. Just Marks and Spencers, Morrison's, some other British things. We have Peacocks. We have, yeah, anyway, I can't think right now. Your videos are getting out there. Thank you. Yeah, I'm inspired. I'm glad. I'm happy. And tomorrow or the following day, I'll have a new video up. And I'm working on a project that hopefully will go up the following week. And that one's a big one. That one I've been working on for over a month. It's probably the biggest project I've ever undertaken when it comes to any YouTube video. Not only the scripting, which it's taken me a month to even get all the information that I need and try to put it in a digestible like script format, so that newbies and viewers can actually understand what I'm going on about. But I also went to Japan with this crazy shot roll, or a list of filming shots that I needed, and I showed Japan YouTube, he knows, like loads, probably 40 or 50 different shots that I needed for this one video. So I went with that in mind, and now I'm putting it all together. So yeah, crazy. Every time I say Gibraltar, you think Bram Stoker's. Why? I don't even know what Bram Stoker's are. I don't even know what that is. It's nice to see you enjoy Japan, but I do not understand why it's so good. Tawada, it's because in the same way that you like the States for whatever reason, you know, because you're Japanese, people like what's different. I guess people like different things. Anyway, guys, I will be ending the stream shortly. Oh, Road to Dracula. Oh, okay, but why do you think of Gibraltar? Why is there a link between Gibraltar? Bram Stoker's Dracula, Keanu Reeves speaks to Gibraltar when he's discussing Dracula's travel. Limbo. Interesting. Wow. I mean, Gibraltar is quite a prominent place. If anybody's watched the latest Godzilla, and I'm not talking about Godzilla -1, I'm talking about the Godzilla versus King Kong. Godzilla X Kong. Godzilla, he jumps from the Rock of Gibraltar, from the top of the Rock of Gibraltar. He jumps into the sea. Yeah. Oh boy, let's not go there. Guys, it's been a great live stream. It's been an hour. It's Wednesday. Thank you so much for those of you who have supported. Kamen, arigatou gozaimasu. Jim Ross, thank you so much. Jennifer, and I hope I haven't missed anybody out. Have I missed somebody out? I feel like I might have missed somebody out, but I haven't. Kamen, Jim Ross, and Jennifer, I much appreciate your super chats and your support, and obviously all of you beautiful people who are here giving me positivity and just being helpful to one another and making me very jealous if you're in Japan or if you're going to Japan. Hopefully we can continue to help one another in future trips. It's been great. Let me just check some of the last. Yeah, basically Godzilla basically lands on my house nearly. Yes, Japan, have a great trip, dude. No problem. My knowledge, I try. I mean, the one thing that I am is honest if I don't know an answer. You know, I'm not one of those people that tries to waffle on. If I don't know the answer, I'll just say, sorry, I don't know the answer. But great stream. Thank you everyone. It's been great. Take care. Stay positive. And watch all of my other videos on Ninja Monkey. If you haven't checked the last few videos, please do that. Please do so. If you haven't liked this stream, please like it. And don't forget that leaving comments and videos and sharing in other like social media platforms or amongst your friends, WhatsApp or whatever, also helps too. Anyway, on that note, thanks for watching. Have a beautiful rest of the day or a great evening ahead. Stay positive and be happy, guys.